Yeah, the value of an MBA is, in my mind at least, it's indisputable. The economy went downhill and everybody rushed back to school to get credentials, and it made perfect sense to them. The problem is it was too late. You don't wait until you absolutely you absolutely need something before you go out to get it. People collect money and set it aside for a rainy day. By the time the rainy day comes, it's too late to start putting money aside. That's when you actually need it. Same thing goes with credentials. So, a lot of people are thinking, now the economy's at the upswing, things are getting better, so I don't necessarily need an MBA. And the truth is, they may not necessarily need an MBA. But we know how the economy works. It goes in cycles, and there's ups and there's downs, and there's going to be another recession coming up eventually. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not next year, maybe in a few years. But this is how the world works. The people who have added credentials, added expertise, added knowledge, added anything, are the people who are in better shape during economic downturns. And in fact, in this economic downturn, unemployment went up by a lot, but it went up the most for people without a bachelor's degree. People with a bachelor's degree, were next. A lot of them kept their jobs, but they saw a reduction in real earnings. People with a master's degree or higher actually had considerably fewer layoffs, and they did not see a decline in their real earnings. So at the very least, if you have the credentials, your personal market value stays intact, which is a big deal. But there's even more important things than that. A lot of people want to get an MBA because they think that will increase their market price in the job market. So they will command a higher salary. And that's true, but it doesn't matter. And a lot of students say, no, wait, it matters to me. But it doesn't really matter in the long run. What really matters is that the MBA removes the ceiling of upward mobility that exists in the corporate world, especially for larger companies. And for everybody who can say, but I know the CEO, my uncle is a vice president somewhere, he doesn't have a master's degree. Yeah, but your uncle entered the workforce in 1985. And things are changing. Where are things going to be 15, 20 years from now when you're still in the workforce? So the time to really anticipate that is now. And an MBA is a great asset in your arsenal in terms of credentials. It's an all-around good idea. It's an even better idea as a degree because it's a very versatile degree. People lose sight of that. You could get a master's in particular fields, even in business. If you get a master's in accounting, we have an excellent master's in accountancy program. But, I hope that if you get that degree, you're pretty sure you like accounting. Well, presumably your bachelor's is in accounting, so you're pretty sure. But there are a lot of people who, get to the graduate level, and maybe their undergrad was English, and maybe it was French, and maybe it was history, and maybe it was management, maybe it was a business field. But they haven't really settled on a specific career path that's for life. Well, there are certain degrees that are very specific to particular career paths, and the MBA is not one of them. The MBA is very versatile. It allows you to go into sales management, try that, don't like it, fine, I'm going to go into marketing research, but I don't like crunching numbers. So you're going to do qualitative marketing research, you're going to be doing focus groups, and you're going to be doing different things. You may not like that. You are going to go into advertising and be on the account executive side, and so on and so forth. There's a million examples that I can come up with. So it's a very, you can go into healthcare with a business degree because, we have healthcare marketing course and some other coursework that can prepare you for that. So you're not making a commitment up front of what you want to do for a living. The fact that your degree is adaptable really makes a big difference.